Welcome back to Holzer, and we've ran into a bit of a technical hitch. Now, I'll show you the map. So, field 8, where we've got our mustard, it doesn't want to roll. So, you know, it says, doesn't say needs rolling, it does say needs rolling. So, because I know that certain crops don't need to be rolled now, and it'll tell you as such. So, interesting. So rather than bleat on about it and whinge and moan, I've just raised a point on the Terralife Plus section of the Maze Plus Discord with my log file, because how else are they supposed to know if it's something that I've got loaded up that's breaking it, or not breaking it, or stopping it working, or whether it's a little bug in the update or something. I don't know. So, yeah. And now I shall wait. I'm not going to bleat on about it. That field can be parked. That we'll leave the roller here. In fact, we'll leave the whole tractor there, I think. Now, I have not fed the animals yet, so we'll do that together. The apples are piling up. Now, I think in one of the mixes, if I'm not wrong, I hate that term, if I'm not wrong, I'm right. Well, I think there was an apple pulp or something like that. So, yeah, we may get to use it at some point. Right, let's get things brightened up a touch. Come on. There we go. Right. Now, what do we want? We want some mineral feed, and which is gonna be breeding muesli, feeding. Still haven't worked out as well what is the the fattening thing for the bull, but concentrate feed. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Concentrate. Is it? No, it's not. Mineral feed. That's the badger. Let's get 8 because we get a nice discount, and we're going to be using it. Oh. That's helpful. That, yeah. That's dead helpful, that is. I don't know if anybody else is finding this. Let me... So, an example. Right, that hand is on that pallet there, where it was. If I click that, it's not doing it now. So-and-so's lot. I've been trying to do it with bales when, like, doing an off-camera mix. And where am I going here? And, yeah, picking up random bales. Let's see if it'll work now. So, like there, I think I'm picking up that bale, when in reality, I'm picking up this one at the back. Right. Anyway, so, let's get in here. Get that chugging away, filling that. We want ourselves a telehandler. There we go. Stuff dumped everywhere around the yard again. How is best to do this? Right. Let's come in from this angle, I think. There we go. And then swing that way. Oh, perfect. 4 of these. There we go. Oh, you know, we need the mill, don't we? Because we could start doing grain sorghum. I thought that was on this one. Sorghum, canola. Ah, it's because it was appearing twice, wasn't it? Yeah, triticale, spelt, protein, grist, winter rye, sunflower grist, grain grist, sorghum. So we could put a bucket of sorghum in. Do we dare it? Do we dare? Yeah, let's. Right, let's get 2 more bales. Because is there a minimum for sorghum? No, but there is a maximum of 15%, so that takes that to... We'll add that up in a minute. 15% is 2,000 litres of sorghum. That should take us roughly to... There we go. So that's taking the hay and concentrate. So let's have a wait and a think. That's that. So 2,000 litres is 10%, which should be okay. So we want you. Aha. Now, 1,000 litres, job's a good one. Let's all go with this mix. Mixing it up. Oh dear. Oh dear, he says. So yeah, interesting one with the rolling. I've not... He says, thinking. I don't think I've... No, I've not added. I think we might need a weight. Where are we for... Ha ha ha. Really? Okay. Let's wheelie round. We not got a spare weight anywhere? No, doesn't look like it. Right, let's get one. Let's get one bought, because nobody wants to see us wheeling around. There we go. 650. 1.1. That should be fine. 5 that is. Where isn't it? Oh, perfect. Oh, it would be if we, it would be if we weren't then pivoted around by the weight of 1,000 litres of sorghum. Right, now let's give this a whirl. Please work. Oh. Okay. Just doing it very gently. That's 4%. So let's grab another bucket. I think that'll do. We won't push it. We won't push our luck. I like this little trailer. Right. Come on. Come on. It would help if we were under the spout, wouldn't it? There we go. No. Yes. Marvellous. That lever down. Back it up. Tip it in. Crash count +1. Some interesting comments on my driving in the from one of the last not the last episode, the one before. Cheek of it. Professional driver. Right, let's get that in there. Nobody liked the paint job on that anyway. That, I think, will suffice. So let's get this part up there. Get out of there. Get in the van. Anyway, randomness. Right, we'll park this beast up here. Oh, silence. Look at that. That's better. Just starting to pad it out a little bit. Get even more mixture in there. Come on. Yeah. Let's go down to these ones first. Couldn't quite get the steering round near enough then. Right. Oh, they didn't take as much as I thought they were going to. Let's bounce our way around here. I am mildly tempted, once we've emptied that, to get rid of it. Because it's not the smoothest of land. And there's not much... Oh, I forgot about these. There's not much I can do about it. Right. You... there. You... I'll get these moved. And then I'll be back with you. So, cows are fed. Calves are fed. And... looking at things... don't think we've got anything to do, which is fine. I'd rather check than just go blasting through time and not have anything to do. How much actually? One moment. Manure. Does it tell me? I know how much we've got, I just don't know what the maximum is. And whether it's worth getting it yet and flinging it. Don't know. Right, so what was I going to do? We were going to move, I'm going to move into November. So, I shall see you in the morning. Well, good morning and welcome to November. And we've got our mustard that is growing in. Look, get out of here. It's birds. Also, if we leg it this way, we are starting to get a bit of a chit of the old triticale. So that's good. It's a weird one in the sense that if you sort of just look over the brow of the hill, you can see how green it is in the tram line. But it's weird. It's an interesting one. But nonetheless, it is all good. So let's get up here. The other thing, come on, is if we go to cows, kicking off. Our warm season is 28 out of 29, but ready to harvest. So, mowers, methinks. Alright, yeah. I think, yeah, I'm going to say yes. Oh, I don't know how this is going to go. Right. To the mowing machine, which is here. Let's get the old speed knocked down. I don't think we need the rollers. We'll leave them there. I've kept the mulcher just in case. Oh, pantaloons. Have we messed up? Have I messed up? Warm season. No, we haven't. I mean, not we. Me. You know what I mean? Right, mowers on, and we'll head up, and we'll start cutting the warm season mix. Can you tell that I'm not overly confident about this? And I'm making it up as I go along. Right, what do we want? We want to swap that to that. We need to drag the baler out the way. Come on. There we go. That can stay there. Mowers. I don't know why I'm even recording this bit. You've seen me attach mowers I don't know how many times. So, yes, I'll see you in the field and we'll carry out this experiment together. So, we're going to mow it with the conditioners on. Conditioner on. Conditioner on. Toggle work mode. That's fine. Okay, right. Let's... So, again, trying to not totally annihilate the sort of grass headland. But let's have a quick look. I mean, I love the sound of these mowers. They are loud, but they're very accurate. Okay. Right. I think... How much nitrogen's left in the ground? Gonna be none, isn't it? But... Oh, I don't know. I wish there was some instructions. That's my only wish now, is that now the update's out. And I know that the guys at Terralife, the farmer actually said it right from the start. There's no point doing it until the sort of main fixes are applied, I guess you'd say. So I understand it, and you know, I think we've done all right. We've muddled through. But now with this sort of stuff, I'd really like some definitive instructions, so at least I can sound like I know what I'm going on about. And I think this would be a beautiful thumbnail. I'm going to take one. I'll be back very shortly. I almost feel bad. It's quite destructive. It reminds me of which one was it? One of the episodes of Clarkson's Farm where he, was it like a harvest prep one or something like that? And he was saying all the things that farmers do, and they sow all these beautiful flowers and then they go and mow them. I was like, well, I feel a bit like that at the minute. Now, the next stage for this is, I'm assuming that we're just gonna row it up. Think row it, yeah. I mean, no, but what we'll do is we'll do what we did the first time we did the herb grass. We'll bring everything up here. We'll try it with just the... Well, try the baler on this now, couldn't we, really? If that looks a bit spurious, or whether we think we need to TED it, or whatever, then we can do that, and it shouldn't... He says with his fingers actually crossed, it shouldn't screw things up. So I think once we've done the mowing, get that back on, lower that down, then that is going to be the plan. And I mean, it's not taking us long. It's just, yeah, incredibly destructive. Maybe, I don't know. I don't, it's, yeah, it's hard to put into words how I feel about doing this. I know it's just a game, but yeah, it's a interesting concept, and I'm quite liking it. It's very, very different. So the more I look at the texture, it's quite a whole crop looking texture now. I'm pretty sure it's not going to come out as that. Lift up. There we go. But yeah, it's just the way it looks. So, I have hopes for this. Now, I know. I think it was this that Disturbed was talking about, saying it can't be used yet. Was this it? Can't remember. But anyway, it's mown, and we can now drop these back. I feel like I'm gone deaf now. The mowers have stopped. They are a nice set of mowers, though, to be fair. So we will. What do we want first? Let's grab the baler, I think, and at least then we'll really should put stuff away. I'm half tempted to... No, we might need it. I say get rid of the spreader, but there we go. But the sensible thing to do is get stuck. Oh, on the wrong way. Is to just smooth, right? Yeah, smooth. Fantastic content. Right, is pull this forward and out of the way. Oh dear, I'm not helping myself here, am I? There we go. Right. There, fantastic. Spin this round, drop that off, grab the baler, see you in the field for the baling test. Right then, moment of truth. Okay. I don't like that. Does it? Okay. So, let's get this out the way. Park that up there for a moment. Let's find... so while we're here, feed them. This is what we want, so get rid of you. And then we want... Oh my word. Stuff. Absolutely everywhere. Right. So we want... Let's take the tedder, because I think you are going to be key to this, Mr. Tedder. Hopefully. Although, yeah. So we will have it will be, it's conditioned whatever it is. So does it need to be warm season hay? Let's have a look at the old, let's try and work this out. So where would you be? Sunflower fodder bee, pulp, apple juice, apple spread, hay milk. Ooh, hay milk cheese. 19. What? £19,000 per 1,000 litres. What? Wowzers. Right. Onion rings, beetroot salad. No, no, no. Okay. Let's have a look up here. So, is this what it was on about with the mixed silage? Pasture grass, calf, meadow, alfalfa. Doesn't say, does it? Okay, right. Let's give it a whirl. We'll get to the field. See if we can work this out. Failing that, we'll be drilling straight through it, I think. It seems. But no, we'll give it a go. So I've set the tedder to semi-dry. Oh. That doesn't look like it's changing it, though. What if we turn it to... Hey, what does that do? Again, it's not... Is it changing it? Let's go where there is some natural light and see if we can see any difference. No. So my assumption, and it is just an assumption, is that we can't do anything with it. Which is mildly... Let's lower the pickup. Please tell me that wasn't it from before. No. Forage wagon? Is it worth a forage wagon try? So we know the baler doesn't work. Fine. Let's squeeze through this gap. We will go and drop the baler off. Grab the forage wagon. Maybe, just maybe, we need to put this in a bunker. Potentially. Right. I'll grab the forage wagon and we'll have another go. Moment of truth. Yes! Right. Green cutting. What do we do with that then? Oh man, this one is... If there was ever one that is like learning on the go, this is the episode for that. So, green cutting. Green cutting. Green cutting. Green... Ooh, green cutting. Come on, help me out here. Oh dear. It's not looking hopeful. No. Where else would it appear? Let me try something, and I'll be back with you. Well, so we have good news and we have bad news. The good news is, I don't know why I've deleted it, detached that. This has got me flustered. So, the good news is we are going to be making compost. The bad news is that you can't windrow this. So, I assume that you're supposed to, like, mow it and pick it up at the same time, or... I just... Yeah. I don't get this one. Or you're supposed to forage it with a forage wagon and like a forager and do it like that. We're going to be here for days, and at this point I'm questioning how much I actually want compost. You know what I mean? Because this is going to take an age. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, we'll do a full thingy load. See if we can find a bunker somewhere and just do that. Just to say that we have done compost. I think that's the plan. Right. We'll crack on. Goodness knows how many laps this will take. It is filling up quickly. Doesn't use silage additive. That's another learning curve. But yeah, maybe we won't be bothering with warm season again. Well, it's taken all of the headland and just half a run down the field to fill up. Now we just need to find a bunker. So, what I'm wondering is there a space at one of these yards? Whoa, that was a bit of a wide turn. Failing that, we could put a little one next to our silo. Now, methinks that is a manure. I don't really want to destroy too much of things. I mean, what is this? Let's have a look. No, really. So, we got a workshop. Got a bit of an uncovered bit. Can we? Seems a bit extreme. On a garage. It would free up some space. Yeah, come on. Right. Hell, yes. Okay, get rid of the old lean twos. Can we get rid of some of the... So... Oh, yes. I like the fact that, one, we're making loads of money. And two, you can get rid of it all. Right, so, nice flat area. Now, We want... They're gonna be... Where's the... Those the ones we want. We may as well... snapping off. Really? That does upset me. I don't like that. Why would... It's not me, is it? Toggle snapping off. Ah. That is so annoying. Does it do it with the... That's got to be a map thing, hasn't it? We're gonna have to just go with it, I think, aren't we? Like... Too big. We're gonna have to go for a small one. There. Like that. It's not ideal. Let's get some painting done. So many dirt. No, we don't want dirt. We want... That's better. Here's the shape. Make it a bit smaller. There we go. Like it. Water grew there. That's better. Right. So. Where's my tractor? Let's hope that this now, after all that, that this actually tips into here. Because otherwise, I think I might cry. Let's give it a go. Ooh. Hey, what? Let's get it in square, shall we? Go. Get in. That's better. No idea what we're making. Oh, it automatically compost. Okay. Have a look. Fill level compost raw. Oh. If we now blanket that, it's fermenting it. Okay. Well, it worked. It's cool. We just now need to, I don't know, drill through the rest of it with the winter wheat, I think. Right, let's we'll mulch it first, actually. That's not a bad idea. Right. You can stay there. The world's biggest mulcher for the world's smallest field can come with us. And yeah, we'll get this done and then we'll start the drilling. So, sometime later. Goodness me. So, we have mulched. We have limed. And it's kept... Of course it has. It's kept some of the nitrogen. Excellent. Right, so now I'm not... Let's just make sure we're on the right mode. Yeah, we're not gonna tramline this. I don't think it's necessary. We'll see. Hopefully the cover crop will do its thing and stop the weeds. Hopefully. Right. Well, it shouldn't take that long to do, and we're getting... That's a neat texture, that is. I like that. You can see where we've been. job's a good one. Right. Okay, we're getting the seed down. Relatively decent rate. So this will be our winter wheat field. We've got triticale. And then, I think, like I say, once the mustard is done, that could then be a, I don't know, fodder carrots, fodder beet, something like that. Again, something just to pad out the mix, like we've started to do with the sorghum. We've got the corn, so we can do CCM as well. So maybe, I can't remember, we need to check the mix, whether it'll go in what we've got at the minute. Missed a tiny bit on the side there. I mean, it's not going to look horrendous, it's just going to regrow as, there we go, as the warm season. I guess it regrows. I'm not sure. Even though we've mulched it might not, I suppose. If we'd left it, then maybe it would. But, yeah, we will see if we miss any bits, whether it regrows or not. So, yeah, we need to check the mix, see if we can do a CCM. Add the CCM, sorry. But, yeah, otherwise, we're starting to get pretty well set for being able to feed a little bit differently, I guess you'd say. So, yeah, I think that is quite cool. We know from when we drilled this before, it's not going to take overly long. It's going down at a good rate. Obviously, we've already got an amount left in the ground, so that's good. So it's done its thing. We've got some compost out of it. We've learnt what it's for. So, yeah, I know we wasted we wasted probably another, I don't know, maybe another 35,000 litres ish, but yeah, we've got a bit of compost. We've now also got a little bunker, so that's good. And the money has gone up slightly with getting rid of the buildings. So, yeah, win-win really. Right, I am going to get the headlands done, set up a VCA line, and, yeah, get the old winter wheat in the ground. Well, like I said before, it's not a massive field. It's not going to take us that long to get it done. Well, not if we don't miss bits, that's for sure. There we go. Lift her up, turn it round. Oh, the old steering wheel. Oh, to be fair, that worked quite well. There we go. Ah. Yeah. Lower it down. Lower it down. Turn it on. There we go. So yeah, completely random. Few seconds there. I do apologise. Pressed the wrong button. It all went to pot. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we really could do with thinking about. We've got lots and lots of different types of silage now. We're good at the minute for hay, I think. I don't know whether to try and get a cheeky last cut. Maybe. I know that, I mean, we're using 4 bales from mix, and we're feeding a mixer wagon probably every couple of days, and a bale on its own then to the calves. They are getting to the point where if that they could probably end up in with the bull. So that might be a point then where we need to maybe not change their mix, but probably, I don't know, whether we wait till we get calves of our own rather than buying more, which probably makes sense. There's no point paying out when we've got the means to grow our own, as long as we get females, which is what we ideally want. So yeah, I think we're all right. I think the next few months are going to be like skipped through relatively quickly. I don't think there is much to be doing other than keeping an eye on what we've got in the ground at the minute, feeding the cows. I forget as well, we've got the hay that's in the dryer, so we should be alright, I think. So yeah, we can probably advance through the months relatively quickly, get through to a point where the mustard is ready to harvest, and then get another food group, let's call it, in the ground. I think that sounds like a reasonable plan. It's not overly strenuous at the minute, feeding the amount of cows that we've got. Obviously, as the herd grows, then it's going to take a little bit more time and we'll have to do it more often. But at the minute, it's not too bad, so I'm quite comfortable with moving through time relatively quickly. moving through time. Oh dear. Anyway, so that is that nearly done. Oh yes, a bit of a bouncy bit there. Now once we are done, I'll hop out and just check that whether we need to roll it or not. If we do, I'll get on, do it off camera. But that is that done. That's awesome. That is a very productive day. So please tell me. Right. So, there we go. This is cool. So weed state, it's a living cover crop. So a weeder is ineffective, a hoe is ineffective, herbicide partially effective. So we'll wait, and I'm assuming that it's going to say effective or something like that, but yes, it does need rolling. So that wasn't there before, was it? I'm not dreaming that. I think that's a new addition maybe in the update. If I read the proper change, like, I'd know. But I think that's good. So, aha, we did it. Everything needs to go back to the yard. I'll grab the rollers, get this done. Whew. So, what have we learnt today? Warm season makes compost. And yeah, the cows eat a lot of food. But that's, now I've enjoyed that. That's been cool. So we've got now mustard in the ground, winter wheat in the ground, triticale in the ground, all our other different types of grasses. That's fine. I think we're in a very good position, which is not bad. Stumbling our way through and sort of learning on the fly, really. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've learned something. And if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.